You know how we were talking about Custom Edition's 20th anniversary coming up in March and all that? Turns out that's just not true. It's like it wasn't a March release. There's a bunch of places. Wikipedia says it's a March release. Halopedia says it's a March release. But it's looking like it may have actually come out in May, based on an old there's a GameSpy article from April 30th saying that it's coming out soon, and the HaloCE.exe in the Custom Edition installer is dated April 27th. So now we're just trying to figure out, like, where did the March date even come from, and which one of these dates is the real date. There's also there's like a little interview on that website, and one of the things they say is that the Halo team at Gearbox has created a few new maps since the game released. We're gonna release them like after the HK and stuff comes out, so that they have a bit more time to polish them up. Says in the future, I expect we'll have more official maps. Well, which ones were those? Oh yeah, wait, were those Gearbox? There was like the big excavation site and all that? Yeah, I forgot about them all. Yeah, I guess that was. It's kind of interesting. Imagine if we had gotten like map packs, official map packs. Alright, I'm in the stream. So having posted that Suomi FAL AK hybrid thing, I'm trying to figure out how we could get anywhere in the realm of replicating that. AK handguards are proprietary, but we do have wooden like shotgun handguards and stuff for what that's worth. We got FAL actions, but I don't know how well that'll fit. Is there a stockless SMG? I don't know. Well, you can see the picture. What can we find that's kind of... What can we find that we can turn into that? You know, that might be the most straightforward route. We can throw a FAL stock on there, maybe. Let's try that. The drum isn't as important, I guess. You can just have a box mag. And then let's throw lol. Yeah, we'll just do a box mag. Okay. Well, is that the closest thing to flush that we've got for a adapter? Oh, we'll roll with it. It's a weird Franken gun anyway. Two. That looks like an FAL pistol grip as well. Yeah, not really, but we'll improvise. I guess like a Mac 10 barrel shroud thing. Isn't there one that's like perforated looking? It's got the vents. Yeah, yeah, it's about as close as we can really get, but it's not quite the same effect. Yeah. Yeah, we'll look at those. I forgot about that. G3sus. Alright, let's start at the handguards and then work out from there maybe. Let's try the smallest one at the moment. Yeah. So we'll try that and look at handguards. Even better. We'll make our own. We get rid of it altogether. Okay, well, what else is there? Yeah, I think we take whatever the most minimal MP5 one. Yeah. Maybe that might be fine with the rails on there. I think was there the one that was one step longer that had a smooth handguard? Let's try the one that's got a rail on the other side. That same style, but with the rails on it. And see if those... We'll need an underside point for the shotgun pump. Yeah, but this one's already centered up, and I think it'll cover up with the shotgun pump. Oh, well. Alright, well, that's kind of interesting effect, but yeah, let's see if there's another, a skinnier one. Yeah, whatever's skinniest, and we'll see if we can work around it. And that's our widest of the pumps. It's so close. If we could just omit it, omit the handguard underneath. It is very dark over here. Hey, that works really good, I think. Yes. It's perfect. Now what have we got for stocks? Yeah, I would certainly hope. Let's look at what else have we got. We've got shotgun stocks that are wood, but those are shotgun exclusive for the most part, aren't they? Can't remember. Does R700 have stocks that'll fit, or are those whole like bodies? What are other oddballs that aren't M16 or FAL? Probably not much. Might do just a M16 wood triangle. We can do a carry handle. We can do a carry handle or something. Although the FAL stock does fit pretty good as well. We'll keep it on the table and fall back on that. It is very different. Yeah, probably a fail stock. And M16 wood grip. Ah. Oh yeah, if they've got a wood grip, we'll do that. Well, I don't know. Well, no, we'll do the wood one. Do the index finger. Wait, which one? Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. What am I wanting? Classic release, I think, is what I'm wanting. Oh yeah, okay. Just the paddle by itself. AK style. That's what I'm looking for. We'll do a straight one. Yeah, go ahead and put a rail up there. Probably short. We'll keep the rear sight and have the little clamp rail. And yeah, the little glowing sights. Let's see. It's very good. We need... Yes. Let's have like a left canted scope for reasons. Well, I guess even if we cant it, it'll still obstruct the irons. Then when we put it up too high, we'll see. Tends to end up being an M16 scope or F2000. But I if we can get something that's offset to the left, that might look kind of interesting. Esoteric. Yeah. what if we try the long scope? How does that look? Let me see it from... Yeah, I think we'll do the long scope. No, that's fine. I mean, look at it. This is what part of this indicates that it is a practitioner of the cult of the offensive. This is fun. This is Fud Light. I guess a muzzle. Oh, that is interesting. I guess if you know, for a suppressor, so you can have it come out near the gas block. Isn't there one that's like wrapped, maybe? The tan wrapped one. Corded suppressor. How does it look on the regular muzzle end? Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, let's look at small ones and see. Does seem to fit pretty good. I think we might end up doing that one. It's very dark. I feel like the snow map had very good lighting. It's not bad, but I kind of like the lines of the first one. Let's remember this suppressor though. I feel like that would be cool for an SMG or something. Love that movie. Yeah, still leaning towards the first one. Did you ever read the... Well, I was going to say the book adaptation, but I guess Holes was the movie adaptation, really. Yeah, did you ever read the book? Well, because it's... I don't like when you phrase it that way. The penal place for the naughty kids. Yeah. Build character by digging hole. It's possibly the most faithful book-to-movie adaptation, though. I think the only difference between the two is that in the books, Stanley is fat at the start, and then he loses weight because he's out in the desert digging holes all day. And the only reason they didn't do that because they didn't want to make Shia LaBeouf, young actor at the time. They didn't want to put him through that as a person, put on a bunch of weight for the movie and then lose it. So they just let him stay the size he was. Yeah, I think the first one was our best one. I think that'll be it. Instead of G3, it will be J3. Because I think Jaeger is Hunter and starts with a J. Yes. Let's try belt. Trying to think of what else we can do other than just building it basically the same way and changing the muzzle. Let's look though. Oh yeah, we can ditch the sniper optic. How big is the belt box or whatever? We'll try the 75, I guess, because of the color. Yeah, I'll roll with it. Go to your home! I think it looks decent when it's forward, though. It's like watching somebody have a seizure. This is when it starts jerking around real quick, yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, it just it just falls off. Let's see. Yeah, let's try. How does the Madsen grip fold forward for the bipod? Maybe we have a little floating rail segment just coming off of that gas block, floating forward. Yeah, if we can take a little rail segment and have it just sticking out from the point under the gas block, give us that little bit of extra distance maybe. That or just like a regular, like just a regular rail section. When I say floating, I mean like just not attached at the front, just sticking out. Yeah, that's not bad. Could work with that. Could maybe go ahead and push it up to like to the non-fluted section maybe. Yeah. It is. Maybe. I guess let's get a muzzle, and that'll help. Yeah. I tend to enjoy the perforated pepper pots, but we can see what other alternatives are kind of appropriate. Yeah, I think there was a similar style. I think there was a similar style that was a little bit skinnier. About that size. Let's look for some similar alternatives though. What's that PBS 4 suppressor? Oh, that's a suppressor. Maybe not that one. Do maybe a rifle grenade adapter just for funsies. Yeah, maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll just do that muzzle. Trying to think of. I think. Yeah, maybe we'll just do the M16 scope, the short one. F2000 did cross my mind. Yeah, I think it's low magnification as it is. What? Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll do that. couldn't find any of those screenshots I took of those dig site gearbox maps. I thought I had some, but gotta do quite a bit of digging. Aha! Maybe I forgot to get pictures. Maybe I took video and... let's try a different thing. Let's see. What were some of the ideas we had? Try a no-core MGL with an integrated 612 for double revolver shenanigans. That is kind of weird. Okay, alternate approach. We'll take a standalone 612 and put the underbarrel 612 on that and load one with frag rounds, and maybe that'll be your double revolvers. That does actually fit the space far better than it has any right to, though, if that full grip would actually disappear. Well, I mean the vertical, like the gap, like as far as the drum hangs down, the 612 hangs about the same space. Yeah, maybe. Well, there's the 612, and there is the Pentagon, maybe I think it's called. which would be under the shotguns. I think it's also revolving, but it might be a 6 o'clock barrel, so it might be weird to try to get another barrel onto. We'll look around. Grab us any kind of revolver action thing that we can load with explosive shells. I'm gonna grab a snack real quick. How does that fit as well as it does? I know that's like 50 caliber something or other. It's approaching M6D levels, I think. If I can, I've got it saved in my reference. Well, you picked it from a list. What's the name of it? RSH12. 12.7 by 55. Okay, so it is a bit longer than the M6D. I think that's like 12.7 by 40. is still pretty obscene. Maybe we'll do something with it. What kind of stock can we get onto this revolver that looks appropriately hefty? What is that? It's like an atomic. It's like an atomic bomb going off. And yeah, it would be the size of a cinder block. It would be insane if it was proportioned the way that it had to be based on the ammo. Yeah. I think the art of Halo 3 has a illustration of the ammo and mislabels it as 12.7 by 30. And that's really the closest you could get to reasonable. Everything else though listed is 12.7 by 40, which is this insanity. For a Spartan, sure, but for Captain Keys to hand this to you is something that he just carries around on his person. Oh yeah, I see it. Just slightly crooked. Very odd. Is there a hefty stock that we could get? I think we played with that one before and made it into like a big rifle. Yeah. Yeah, he's very confused. There's a lot of weirdness going on with the 612 in this. I guess there probably really isn't a stock that is appropriate. Like, there's not like nothing appropriately stout looking to fit on our combination 50 cal 12 gauge. It needs like a great big thumbhole stock, but I think you would want it to be at that point. Just well, also well, this is for Overmen. This is for people who can palm a basketball as it is. That PP2000 stock wasn't bad. Yeah. Muzzle flip would be substantial. Somebody, somebody just sent us in another chat. I think we may have done a Pancor 612 hybrid at some point. Whenever we were trying to come up with OICWs. Let's see. Yeah, I like the 50 cal 12 gauge hybrid, but there's not a whole lot of like. It kind of looks best just those two things together, and just those two things together aren't really worth saving as a whole nother gun. What is this? This is a 12 gauge AR style thing. Chin 12. Can it do handguards? Let's try tactical G11. Yeah, messing with Saiga is definitely on the list. I think maybe we'll try G11 something first though. I think so. That wooden one's kind of neat. So we got the standard, we got one that's already got rails. It's only 2 non-LMG versions we got. Thought we had one of the different ones, because you know how they did like a couple different iterations, and one of them was much more square at the front end. Well, let's look at the LMG 11. What's it got y'all got at the front? Yeah, I may have forgotten about the rail versions, and so that was pretty much the basis for my whole idea, was we can use the sticky rails to stick rails all over it. Yeah, they bid us to it. Unfortunately, this does not have periscope rifle applications. What else? We could do ultimate tactical musket. Let's see what kind of muzzle-loaded armaments we have. remember last time this blew up because we put too much powder. But is there a minimum? Like, if you just barely sprinkle it in, does it shoot like normal, or does it? Yeah. But what happens if you put in just barely any? Because I feel like surely it's not so sophisticated as to actually adjust velocity based on how much is in there. Surely it's just got a too much and a not enough. Do you have to bite it off? There you go. And then it gives you your ball and your pre-measure of powder, I think. Oh yeah, I guess you can't hold it with your knees or anything like that. Yeah, and then you just knock the whole thing in, it becomes your wad. Just as the founding fathers intended. Blow a fish-sized hole in the first rapscallion, he's dead on the spot. Okay, yeah, I guess you do need a little to prime the pan. Yes. That can be one of our additions. Are you lacking a flint? No, I think you got one in there. So do we know if it left? Or was there not enough powder so it didn't go anywhere? I get. Yeah, maybe you spilled some of the powder from the little packet. There's the H3VR funnel adapter. Yeah, that looked a bit more substantial. Success! Alright, so we've got this and we got a handgun. Let's look at, let's keep the rifle out, but let's look at the handgun as well. Will it let you load more than one ball? Yeah, try one with supposedly this was a thing that they actually found like on battlefields and stuff. Like they would find rifles, well, muskets that had like they had just kept loading more down there, not intentionally, but like maybe there was a volley where there's malfunctioned or whatever and didn't fire, but in all the panic and the confusion and the repeating the motions of this very involved process over and over, they just didn't realize that the first ball had not left, and so they just jammed another one down there, or they just kept going through the motions for whatever reason. Well, maybe 2 or 3. 4 might be. Too many, that might also explode it in this. Yes. Very interesting. Will it take a muzzle device? Well, I saw where they had. I kind of want to. I want to. Can we get it to fire a rifle grenade somehow? Yeah, I saw where somebody had invented a integrally suppressed muzzleloader, black powder. Not entirely sure how, but because it's not muzzleloaders and muskets are not considered a firearm, so you don't have to have a tax stamp or anything for the suppressor either, because You only have to go through all that if you're putting it on a gun, and the muzzleloader is not a gun as far as the law is concerned. Amazing. Was that with the ball? Or just a powder load? Interesting. Tragic. Well, in the 1700s, nobody would care. Like there was no distinction between a military gun and a civilian gun, because all guns were just guns. That's why whenever there's that one of the times when Biden was like, when they wrote the Second Amendment, you couldn't own a cannon. It's like, yeah, you could. You absolutely could, and nobody cared, and you still can. It's like you can order a black powder cannon from the internet, and it's fine. Yeah, let's grab the little handgun and see if we can do some kind of weird tactical stock for it. Oh well, I guess we can't. I guess we can't really do that if we're gonna load it. I was like, the pistol will be fun to extend and long barrel and all that, but we won't be able to load it. Let's see. Maybe we'll stick to the... Yeah, we'll do the long barrel one. Alright, we'll take that. Let's see. We'll need a rail for a laser. We'll need an optic. How much room do we have on the underside without getting in the way of the ramrod? Yeah, the already got that little swell. Okay. I think, okay. Let's get an underside rail going. Well, underside or left side. Let's see if we can get like a shotgun component attached to this, so you have a backup weapon. So we could either try mounting that alongside, or we could try putting it under barrel. No. Let's look at the pump action first, I think. Just because of the manual operation. It ejects to the right, doesn't it? But we would... Okay, yeah. Underbarrel is probably the way to go with this one. What kind of grip could we kind of fit down there? I guess I'm gonna say a Thompson grip, but even that doesn't really follow the lines. Yeah. The semi-auto also ejects to the right, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess it would. Well, we got our flintlock over there, so we can't mount it alongside to the right. I guess we'll do the semi-auto just because the back of it is closer to being flat, and it'll probably be a little easier to get a grip kind of nestled up against. Alcohol heel grip. Yeah, and you can't really raise it up any higher. Yeah, I think we'll do that. What is kind of, is there like a skeletal, heavily railed shotgun pump? Lock could, well, yeah, lock can maybe work. I don't really like the mag pulling as much. Yeah, I think, well, that one's not bad, but we'll try a skeletal one first, I think. Let's see, take the, which ones do we have? Let me see let me see what we've picked for the options. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess it is going to come up too high, kind of regardless of where we situate it. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. Give it like a rail chassis. Yeah, something like that. How does it look if you bring it a little further back, maybe to the close to where that little brass plate on the left side ends? Yeah, maybe we'll keep it where it's at. Has that got attachment points on the sides? So we'll need a laser module of some form. We got this little chassis. I think we can put a laser on there. Probably. Oh yeah, we need a visible laser. I do like the irregular shaped one. Oh, is that a laser? Oh man, I like the shape of it. Ooh, that one. Now bring it back. That one looks good, I think. Excellent. Quite a bit. With the lasers, well, you don't need a powerful light because you'll illuminate the entire room whenever you fire. But yeah, it does look a little wimpy. But the laser is the important part. So now, see if we can try putting the laser on the right side. And then on the left we'll have a scope coming off. Oh, but that puts the actual laser up higher. I guess that's not a huge problem though. It's good enough to ballpark it. Yeah, I guess that's true. We can look at alternatives. That laser. That laser come from the top. That laser come from the top or the bottom? Or the middle? That one looks a little weird though. Well, I guess not too bad. Yeah. That one's got like circuitry lines on it. Kinda like that green one. Yeah, that one could work. That one or the previous green one, either of those two. Yeah, I think it was the one without the circuitry lines. Yeah. Now on the left we can have an angled rail or something. We'll have a scope coming up off of it. Fusion Hub sounds like a Fallout 4 quest item. Maybe if we can come up with something more substantial looking. I don't mind if it's it could be canted off at an angle instead of having to come up right over the top or something. I think that's pretty tactical. You don't. Let's see. Kind of thinking about a bipod, but muzzle bipod won't really go. I don't really have any reasonable underside. Yeah, so I think we may end up doing without. Yeah, I think we've about covered it. I'm going to take a break after this one. I can't imagine why. Glorious. Alright, yeah, I think I'll call it there for the moment. We'll return to the Discord.